good to be here on this night, and I'm pleased to be sharing this briefly with you. They asked me to come and just share a few things on the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King, and I'm going to be quick because I know you all came to watch some basketball. But I am so thankful that when you consider 82 years ago, a great man was born. And here we are because one man dared to dream. Because one man looked at what was and believed in what could become. He refused to accept the status quo. He said, I have a dream that one day our nation will arise and live up to its true meaning, its true creed, that all men are created equal. And I want to remind us that Dr. King's dream was embedded in struggle. Many of us who are here today, and when you look at this audience, this really is indicative of his dream. We have a melting pot of ethnicities coming together for one cause to celebrate one man. I think we should give ourselves a hand for that. That's a great thing. It's a great thing. One man. Many of us who are of African descent understand that perhaps our great-great-grandmother and grandfather and great-great-grand-relatives, there was a time when they were treated as something less than human. They were not treated like people who should be treated, and had dogs sick on them and stoned, and all kinds of ungodly and incongruous behaviors were levied against them. And one man looked at it and decided, I'm not going to accept this. I believe that we too are human beings. We have rights. We are dignified people. And he stood strong and he cried out against injustice. He cried out against inequities. He cried out against against those who wouldn't allow men to take care of their family. He cried out against what was not right. And he declared what should be right. And what I wanted to do tonight is really just spend a quick moment and challenge all the young people in here especially. Don't you know you're standing on some very tall shoulders? This man and many others stood tall for us on our behalf. And what I want to remind every young person in here is you need to dream. It is because Dr. King dreamed that we in America 2 years ago experienced something that we thought would never be experienced in my lifetime. We have a black man in the White House. That's an incredible thing. Now, I don't raise that issue to presume that everyone in here voted for Barack Obama. That's not the issue. It's not even a political issue that I raise. What I raise is that it speaks to me. It speaks to my children. It speaks to my grandchildren. It speaks to those young men hanging out on the streets. It speaks to those young ladies who aren't sure who they are. It tells each one of us that we are somebody and we can be whatever we can dream to be. And so it tells me that if one man could stop a whole nation and call it to listen, if because of one man's dream we saw the unheard of in a black man in the White House, it should tell every young person in here, whatever you do, don't stop dreaming. See yourself in the future, and you look better than you do right now. Whatever you do, believe that whatever you want is yours for the taking. You got to go after it. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can block you. No one can hold you down. You just have to dream. See something big. Do something big. See yourself bigger than hanging out on the street. See yourself bigger than failing in school. See yourself doing things greater than wasting your life. You're not a drug addict. That's not who you are. You're not a criminal. That's not who you are. See yourself doing great things and aspiring to be doctors and lawyers and attorneys. And I've always wanted to play basketball. Here I am at the middle corner of the Henderson Pavilion. I'm not playing, but I'm close. So see yourself dunking a basketball. If you can't do that, see yourself bailing somebody out of jail because you know how to argue as an attorney. The sky is your limit. Great things are on the horizon because one man dreamed. And so let us not forget to remind our children and remind our grandchildren as they grow up to understand that whatever you want to become is yours for the taking. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can block you. Nobody can hold you back. You just have to believe in yourself. Will somebody just open your mouth, especially to the young people, and just say, I believe in me. Come on, let me hear you say, I believe in me. So whatever you do, if anybody tells you what you can't do, let that be the incentive to let you get it done. Dr. King gave his life. He gave his life because he believed that this moment would come. And as we enjoy this game, let us always remember that it's because one man dreamed that that we're able to enjoy such a wonderful privilege, such a wonderful opportunity, and we all are better because one man had a dream. Will you just look at somebody and tell them, whatever you do, don't forget to dream. Thank you so much.